Hello everybody, what is happening? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Blizzard Raptor. This is where I play games for your entertainment and I offer my opinion on those games as well. If you're new here, if you haven't already, please like the videos you watch, leave a comment down below, and most importantly, please subscribe. I've got a subscription goal of 500 subscribers this year. We're at 138, which I figure is really good going. You guys have showed so much support and I cannot thank you enough. So if we could get those subscriptions in, get the channel up to 500 subscribers, that would be absolutely fantastic. What are the plans for today? Well, let me tell you what I've been up to. First of all, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. This is an Enclave heavy turret. This is the defences at my my sort of home base. I have also started sending people out across the Commonwealth as, what's the word, caravans? Suppliers? I mean, these are supply lines, but I think there's people, provisioners, that's the one. There are provisioners out now between most of the central, the ones that don't have a provisioner at them yet, the likes of these ones here. These are newer ones that I had just found. So we've got a lot of provisioners out. That means a lot of my settlements were linked and I've built defences at a few of them now. I have also, this is absolutely brilliant. I cannot tell you how happy I am to have found the homemade weapons content. It's under the quest When Pigs Fly, and I thought that was a funny quest name until I saw this. The Piggy Bank Fat Man. I honestly just about died laughing using this thing. It is hilarious. It needs... it fires piggies, of which I have 11. I wonder if they appear under ammo. Yes, they do. Piggy bank launcher bombs. There we are. I don't know how to make them. That's the only thing. I don't know if you can find them. I don't know if you can buy them from other suppliers. But it is honestly the funniest thing I've ever seen, is killing a Deathclaw with a flying piggy bank. There's also piggy bank mines, these things that you can drop, and obviously anybody walks over them, they explode. A penetrating Chinese grenade launcher rifle. I mean, yeah, why not? This grenade launcher rifle is part of the same DLC, but the actual weapon that comes as a sort of homemade weapon is this pipe grenade launcher rifle here. There is also a nail gun. I don't have any nails for it though. I was hoping that you would be able to craft them somehow, but you can't, so I take it I just have to either buy or find nails. And there's the saw blade launcher, which is just absolutely ridiculous as well. I've cut so many things to pieces with this. So I've had a lot of good fun. This is the other one, the flaming baseball launcher. I have no words. So, what I figured we'd do today is start the Far Harbor DLC. I just need to do one quick bit of maintenance before I go. I want to drop all of my aid stuff except for, yeah, cut down on the buff out, drop the Deathclaw meat, Hub Flower, Instamash, drop the irradiated blood, drop the Mirelurk meat, drop the Mongrel dog meat, Mitfruit, vodka as well, and the Yalguai meat. I've done a few quests I should say I've finished the Enclave quests. I visited all 3. Oh, I've got all of these now, all the bobbleheads, as you can see, all complete. Excuse me. I have obtained a few other unique weapons. Everything on the wall here is a unique weapon. There's Pikmin's Blade, the Overseer's Guardian, the Last Minute. That's the Fusil Terrible. Kellogg's Pistol. That's just a Power Fist, but I will replace that with Swan's Power Fist. Kremva's Tooth. So I've done quite a lot. I've got a few heavy weapons up there, including the Broadsider from the Constitution, the ship that's stuck above the bank. I've done that one as well. And I have...
Despite all of this, it is the duty of us all to further that survival.
Curie. And I've already done her quest as well. She is my companion now for a while. So yeah, I've done a fair bit and I'm quite happy with everything that I've done so far. Now it's time to go and start Far Harbor. So I need to find out what the... if I go to Coastal Cottage, which I've cleared, it's just up the road from here. So, excuse me. I've deliberately not done anything that I would want you guys to share with me. I've done bits and pieces that I don't think were particularly important. I love this grenade launcher. It feels very much like an M79, the sort of Vietnam era single shot grenade launcher made famous by Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator 2 film. Apologies for a lot of clear in my throat. It seems to happen after I've just eaten, and I have had dinner, and now I am recording for you guys, so I'll try and keep that to a minimum. But yeah, we've obviously got this grenade launcher, we've got a Ripper with us, we've got the nail gun. I'm hoping I find ammo for that. We've got the baseball launcher. Honestly, I cannot wait to shoot something with that. The saw blade launcher's pretty good. We've got the Chinese grenade launcher rifle, but I think I'm going to switch back to this because this is the one that I've enjoyed using the most. Because I've got perks and explosives, they do healthy damage, so I'm quite happy using them. There is a trader that comes with the content. It used to be part of the Creations Club content. And they made that all free, or not free, but they gave it all, not anymore they're not. And if they are, they're legless. Missed that time. Use the grenade launcher at close range. Yeah, I'm not that impressed with the Ripper, to be fair. That'll do it. Can you recover the baseballs? Yes, you can. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Oh, nice. Oh, that'll do. That will do. Oh. Yeah, so I'm pretty chuffed with how well I'm doing. I'm very happy. I think the Nakano residence is up there. How do I get to it again? I have started Far Harbor before. I just thought the path to it was more obvious. I think I have to go around this way. Yeah, I do. If I go this way and then round, I should be able to get to it. Modified baseballs. I don't think you can recover every single one that you fire, but still, this is cool. I like it. It has saw blades rather than saw blades on it, which is also awesome. Yeah, I absolutely smashed the Deathclaw earlier as well. I was using the last minute for a while, which is the, if you don't know, it's the Gauss cannon from the Minutemen. You can buy it from Ronnie Shaw. It cost me a good healthy chunk of caps. I might have bought it during a previous episode, I'm not sure, but I have been getting good use out of it. And I hit a Deathclaw square in the face as it was running towards me, and it turned into mush, so I was quite happy with that. We've got, there's a few good weapons that I've found recently, to be fair, but I got a lot of love for the homemade weapons right now. I've been desperate to use them. I didn't think it was tied to a quest. I thought they were just guns that I would find in the game. And it turns out that's not the case. I had to do the When Pigs Fly quest, and I am so happy that I did.
Granddad, I know you can't hear this, but I can't think of a better way to say goodbye. You taught me so much, and I won't forget any of it. I'm sorry that we'll never be able to fix up the old clunker we've got sitting in the boathouse. Wherever you are, I hope you're at peace.
Now, it's true, Nick has original dialogue that goes with this quest. Might actually be worth getting him and bringing him along. I think I'm gonna do that.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is...
Yeah, I think I'll dismiss Curie. I'll send her back to...
my daughter?
Send her to Sanctuary Hills and she can help the people out there. And I'll take Nick. Because it would be a shame for you guys to miss out on the original dialogue from that.
Hey.
What do you want?
Hi.
What shall we talk about?
I think it's about time we called it quits.
All good things must end, I suppose.
Yeah, if you would like to go to... Why is Sanctuary not there? Oh no, there it is, Sanctuary Hills. Yeah. So we send Curie to Sanctuary Hills. I'll pick her up later. Probably take her to do the Nuka World quest. But yeah, I think the whole point in this content was to bring...
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It had to be done.
You'll get no argument from me. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute, lurking in the shadows. But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
I didn't do it alone.
Sure. But we both know without you, none of this would have ever been possible. This is a brave new world you've ushered in. But I suppose it'll do.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right. Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Gotta be Diamond City Toronto.
I'll see about... should I arm Nick? Actually, that's a good point. What does Nick carry?
Hey,
I'm
Okay, a pack of cigarettes. Do I have anything that I would actually let him use? No. I'll arm him when we get there. I'll give him a gun. It means he'll be pretty useless for the first few minutes, because there's... you'll see. Alright. Is Nick with me? Yeah, there is there. Nick, anytime you want to catch up, old man.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
so what's the story with you and Nick?
That is not important right now. You have to help me find my daughter.
We're here to help.
Ooh, that's the first time I've failed a persuade in a
All
while.
thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Right, we'll check her room and then we'll question her further. Because I'm pretty sure this is how detective work works, so to speak. I think this is Kenji's room. Yeah.
Project log? Radio. Correction? Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
So far, I'm not seeing anything like a note or screws there, screwdriver, pencil, nothing hidden in there. There's a... aha!
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
So we'll question Kasumi's parents.
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is.
Physical
I
description.
never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Mrs. Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away, he was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Every detail is important, Mrs.
It's just that he was the only... She started staying...
I didn't realise that was just going to be the same thing. Right, so we've asked them questions. There's their lovely kitchen. This is the front door. I should have come up to this door and instead of letting myself in their back door. Whoops. And the boathouse is up here. So far we know that a young girl has went missing either voluntarily or involuntarily. Has she been kidnapped? Who knows? That's what we're here to find out. I'll take your window glue. Picture where the key is. Aha! That's what I'm looking for.
Good work. Now let's see what's in that safe.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
And there we go. So she voluntarily left because she believes she's a synth, and some of our synth people are at Far Harbor. But what or where is Far Harbor? Let's find out.
We better tell. Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused, having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
So let's take the trip to Far Harbor. Called, I'm assuming, Far Harbor because it's far away. And once Nick moves his wrinkly old butt. Come on, Nick. Get on the boat. Right, you know what? Well, I hope you like talking to Far Harbor, Nick. This is the autopilot, I'm assuming. And here we go to creepy, creepy cove. Far Harbor is... Far Harbor's a shithole. It's not a nice place. Seen better days. Feeling I'm gonna need this before long, or maybe this. You can see what it is. It's a coastal town the map has also changed. So the Commonwealth is back this way, so further south. This whole map is the map of Far Harbor, so it's not as big as the Commonwealth itself, but it's still fairly decent. I'm hoping Nick will just teleport in. Yeah, there we go. He did.
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
So this is the hull.
Down the hall! Something's out there! This ain't a drill!
I need to be careful
Eyes peeled, everyone.
with explosives because
Open the gate! I've got wounded out here!
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Gulpers!
Oh God! Defend yourselves!
Let's do this.
they can do that and get away with it. I can. His leg's broken, that's why he's not doing too great.
You killed him. Glad that's over. It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Anglers.
Huh?
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
Thank you.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. And people have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the rat eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam, which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Brilliant.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. And only after the children came.
You know as well as I do, that's happened before. Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
So, let's explore Far Harbor. So this is the dock that we came in. That's obviously the hull, they call it. This is the wall that protects the front of the city. Looks like we lost a couple of people. This is stuff we can sell though. Gulper innards. Take that. So we can do stuff with that that's actually quite useful. We can make Gulper slurry, which is actually one of the health boosting items. Angler meat, nuclear material. Gulper stuff. More Gulper stuff. I think I killed an angler all the way over here. Yes, I did. Gulper innards and a bone saw. We didn't take any damage to the armor, which is pretty good, but trust me, the stuff that's here can really, really mess you up. I think there's a way to stop them. It's been so long since I've played Far Harbor, but I think there's a way to stop the radiation, the radioactive fog. So this is the main part of Far Harbor here. That's one of the characters I have to help out. I think that's a mariner who lives right underneath the hull. Get used to this place because this is where I'll be coming back to do most of my repairs. This is where my power armor will live. This is the shop.
Alan.
Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
Hey, buddy. I was just trying to help.
Charity makes you weak. Makes you need it more and more. Until you're starving from the lack of it. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us Harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Show me what you got.
Don't try anything.
I don't like him. He's a pain in the backside, but he does have a unique weapon there. The Admiral's Friend is a unique harpoon gun. Thought he had another one though. Ah yeah, the fish catcher. He also sells these, the lever action rifles. I think there might be a unique one of them as well. But we are going to pick up... Doesn't have any unique armor. We are going to try and pick up a few bits and pieces here. Sell that. Got plenty shotgun shells. I think I could probably sell 1,000 of them and still be good. Yeah, I'll get 2,000 caps for that, and then I'll buy the Admiral's Friend and still take... Oh wait a minute, does he have nails? Yeah, he does. Nails, does he have... Yeah, there's a 45-70 caliber rifle ammo. Don't want to buy that just now. I'll find plenty of it anyway. Harpoons, I'm gonna need... I'm not gonna need many though, because I think it just fires one at a time, so we'll take 10 just now. I'll do... So we might as well start the quests, but I'll just give you another quick part of the tour. This is the inn, or the general store rather. I can't remember what it's called, but Brooks is the...
Excuse me.
Welcome to the bait shop.
Bait shop.
If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's barter.
Let's set you up.
Let's see what he has, if anything. He has a few bits and pieces there. Does he have any... Recon Marine helmet? No. There's Marine... I think the strongest armor you can get in the game is armor that came out of this. I think it's like Marine armor, but it either costs a lot or takes a lot to build, I think. See if he's got any of the stuff that I need. Doesn't have any nails or saw blades. I think I might have stuff I can sell him. Switchblade, definitely sell that. The Junkies missile launcher, will sell that because I ain't gonna use that. So I'll need to try and buy something just to even us out. Take another 10 of these. That wasn't even enough. I'll just buy the rest. That wasn't even enough. It's got a fusion core. I can take that. There we go. Right. So there's the bait shop. There's the last plank. I don't know. Don't ask why they have. I'm assuming this is cooking the Mirelurk, because this looks like where they prep food. So that would be like boiled lobster, I'm assuming. You get a good look at the sort of fog drifting here. If you've ever seen the movie The Fog, I think it's a John Carpenter film, I might be wrong. But yeah, the Fog's a pretty good horror movie as well. So let's start with the Mariner. I know we've got our own quest to do here, but this helps you get used to the island.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
Why doesn't anyone help you?
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squatting on it like wretches.
If it's that bad, why put up with it?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Bad luck, that. Surely their spirits would haunt me to my grave. And that's a fact.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out. For good.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Right, so we'll do hull breach first. And we'll play this the way we would play anything else. We'll come and go and come and go. So we need... This is power tools we're going to fetch. There's daylight coming. I think these things absorb the rads from the fog, but there are places you go, you'll hear my Geiger counter start to tick. Like now, for example. There are human enemies on this island. These guys, the trappers. I'll need to put Admiral's friend on somewhere. We'll put him there. We'll show you the harpoon gun. So it works pretty much like the Broadsider. If you've never seen the Broadsider, in the main Fallout game, if you do the USS Constitution's quests, you get a weapon given to you called the Broadsider, which basically fires cannonballs. It is awesome. I missed the second guy. I won't miss him this time though. There we go. Did that say coastal armor? It's pretty high damage resistant for crap armor.
Something out.
There is something out there, you are correct. Oh, that never missed by much. Oh. For some reason I didn't reload that automatically. Missed him as well. It's so hard to aim this. I'll need to see if I can upgrade the sights. I think that hit just in front of him. And we should get some ammo out of here. Good stuff. Not really made much of a dent in my armor either. Nick all your stuff. Now, how do I get up to where that other one was? Do I have to go in here? No. I don't really think this is an in here place. Or is it? No, I didn't think so. How? Ah, there we go. Walked right past it. They must just walk up this. Yeah, looks like it. Here we go. Oh, I know, I killed someone up here. Did they fall down? No, they killed them there. There they are. Short combat rifle might give that. No, I'm not going to give that to Nick. So the island is dangerous. There are a few places that I like to visit here for definite. I won't go too far off the beaten track with you guys just now, but there's a couple of things worth getting here. There is another sort of, that is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, shattered. And again. There isn't one coming up behind me, is there? So I don't know if this guy's stuck. Don't know where that went. Whoops. Bottle cap, gold-plated rounds. The legendary didn't seem to have anything. Yeah. A fog ghoul. Okay. Oh. Got my harpoon back though. And I smashed him as well. Apparently not allowed to get my harpoon back from that guy though. Oh well. Now coming in here might have triggered more. I've heard the intensity of the music has changed.
Got it.
You give me everything. 44 pistol. Yeah. It's tempting to give that. See, it's tempting to give Nick these, but the thing is, I'd have to give him all of my ammo that I'm carrying, and I don't, as much as I like Nick, I don't really want to give him my ammo because they don't bother to aim. Like follower characters don't. They'll just spray fire everywhere. Dead. Ooh, nice. Take my harpoon back. There's a reaver down here. How did that miss? A 95% chance to hit. I'll do. Got in yarn, I better take that in case I need cloth for something. Now, this on the other hand, I don't mind giving him. Give me 2 seconds.
Hey.
Go on. Whatever you need.
He has an Institute rifle. I don't know how he got his hands on that. Fair play. I was going to give him the 10mm. This one. Because I don't mind giving away 10mm rounds, because you can end up with 10mm guns out the wazoo. There we go. So that'll give him a little bit more oomph when we're fighting. You're dead. harpooned a feral ghoul roamer right in the face. Some ammo. And then we will return to dry land and continue on our way to the tannery, which is... Oh yeah, we'll follow the main road then. Sticking to the main road in Far Harbor can keep you alive. There aren't death claws here, I think, but there are a lot of ghouls. For obvious reason, there's a lot of radiation. The further around the island you go, the more dangerous it gets. There are mirelurks, queen mirelurks, a lot of good stuff to find though. And there are unique suits of power armor that have the other drink brand, and I think it's Vim it's called. They're around here. That missed. It's alright though. Let them come. Let them come. In fact... That's only a 66% chance to hit. Right, there he is. That's what I want. 95 now. I still just about missed. Hit him in the hand. Yeah, it's Vim. So see this stuff? The Vim brand that you... There's Vim branded suits of power armor on Far Harbor. So... Once again, I'm not allowed to recover my harpoon. God damn it. Far Harbor's full of these little places. Just small huts and workshops. But there is a bowling alley here with the unique variant of the Fat Man that I was talking about. It fires... It's a bowling ball launcher. And I know that probably sounds... On the one hand, it sounds lame, because the Fat Man launches mini nukes, right? But the problem with the Fat Man is that unless you've got a healthy amount of points in big guns, chances are your Fat Man, you're going to fire your Fat Man and miss, or your chance to hit is going to be so close that you're going to either kill yourself or do amazing damage to you and what you're firing at. The bowling ball launcher cripples limbs. So I thought there's a Queen Mirelurk, a specific Queen Mirelurk in this game. She's near the centre of the island. I think she's part of a quest. And I fought her and I had that bowling ball launcher on me. Now I wasn't going to use it. I think I had other guns, but I'd come here too early and my damage output was so low. It was so disappointing. I was struggling to hit her, so I took the bowling ball launcher out and I fired it. You can recover the bowling balls if you get to them quick enough. And I hit her a few times and I crippled her legs, both sets. She couldn't follow me. She could still obviously spit her acid that she does, but because she couldn't follow me, she wasn't able to close the distance and do any of her melee attacks. So I could pretty much stay back and pick her off. I think in the end though I had to beat her to death with a pool cue because I hadn't brought enough ammo. It was quite sad. The second longest fight I've ever had in my life. Me and my best mate that I grew up with, we played Resident Evil, we're talking OG, a platinum copy of OG Resident Evil, and it was absolutely tremendous fun. He's got a baseball launcher, nice. Oh, he survived that. Or has he? No, he's just got a rapid harpoon gun, I think. These guys are hurting me as well. You know what? Is that even hitting him? Yeah, that's not hitting very hard, is it? It's not bad. Plus I can grab a few of these as well. Short hunting rifle. So I'll probably take that just for. Oh wow. Yeah, I am hunting. So some things it does good damage on. Excuse me. Some things it doesn't. Let's try this on him. See how we get on. Oh, turn to smush. He had a lever action rifle. I quite like the lever action weapons. I think they're really, really cool. Yeah, we don't need to come this way anymore. We've killed him already. Just have a quick look around here, see if these guys had any ammo boxes. Doesn't look like it, sadly. Right. Yeah, the lever action rifle, I said I was going to have a look at that. This is the lever action rifle. Does decent damage, I believe. Especially if you've invested points in the rifleman perk. I think I have 3 perk points in rifleman. So we should be good to try this out here. This is a suit of the Vim armor, I think. Yeah, it is. The last suite of power armor we sent out was stolen right off the truck. Whoever's doing this seems to be more interested in damaging Vim's equipment than hurting us. If shit goes down, ditch it. I think that would have been ditched power armor. So this is Vim power armor. It's a set of T51. It's unique. I'm gonna leave it here. I'll come back for it once I've finished Far Harbour. I'll just do some runs, not recording, where I'll just run backwards and forwards and take the unique suits of power armor back to main Boston, main Commonwealth.
Sweet.
I need to do that for the suits that are in the Commonwealth anyway. It's very atmospheric. You can tell the music's quite slow and moody. The view is obviously distorted because of the fog. You don't know what's further out. It's not like the Wasteland where you can see a fair distance and kind of pick out what might be coming for you. It's as important as ever to loot while you're here, because you've only got one place to repair your power armor. if you've got it, or I mean, if you don't, that's fine. But I would still loot junk where you can, because it's a pain in the backside fast travelling back to the Commonwealth to then fast travel again to get to your settlement, to fast travel back to Far Harbour to go to wherever you were going. Super mutants, I forgot they were here. Don't think I need to go that way. No, I don't. No, I just need to keep following this main road. No, this is the main road, so I am going to have to go this way. So we will... I'll tell you what, see, putting points into riflemen, that's what it's all about. If I can find a unique... I'm sure there's a unique variant of the lever action rifle. And I will find it. And I'll put some serious upgrades in it. Ooh, fog crawlers now. They are a little different to the creatures that we've faced so far, like the Gulper. You can see yourself how little damage that's going to do. It could be because the chance to hit so low as well. See it? There. Yeah, it didn't do a lot of damage. So we're going to have to switch out to something else. I could do with him being away from it. I'll do it. I was hoping that would cripple his legs. Ouch. That'll do. Thanks, Nick. Needed the help. So fog crawlers, a little tougher than enemies that we've faced so far. I might stick the lever action rifle so I don't have to keep doing this. We'll just whack it in there. It's nice to be able to show you some different guns, some different weapons than perhaps you might have seen. This is the Dalton Farm. Which I don't think has anything useful to offer us. I think we have to come here as part of a quest anyway, so I'll maybe hold off exploring this. To be fair, actually, I think this is all there is to it. Back to the main road. Hopefully I find some more 45-70 ammo. I do have 3 perks in Scrounger, so... yeah, fingers crossed we find more of that now. Am I going the right way? I'm slightly off the road. Here it is. In some places the road's buried, it's not easy to find. But in general, if you stick to the roads, you should be able to avoid most of the enemies.
Someone's coming.
We've not got many bullets for this now, but I am having fun using it. Looks like there's a wee sort of settlement type thing over there. We're gonna get trapped on by these things. Oh, no, I was gonna say we managed to avoid it. Nick's gonna have to deal with them. He's determined to kill that one that fell down. Magic, Nick. Magic. Right, here we go. So just like we have been, stick to the road. We wouldn't have had to fight that fog crawler if I hadn't shot at it again. That Mirelurk, same thing. Unique enemies, they're very, very cool. It's one good thing that I think Bethesda have that very few companies have, is their art and their design. The artwork for the enemies, especially in Far Harbor, where they've obviously had to think, right, how can we've done a bit of marine mutation with the Mirelurks, but how can we really expand on that for a whole DLC?
Good. Fun that way.
Do, 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 do. That's me used all my nails up. That is far too much fun. Maybe I changed my mind about this gun. Nails. I might actually be having far too much fun with this. You can hear me frantically tapping to try and pick these up so that I don't lose them all. Go in and have a look around the oceanarium. There are bigger places. I know it might feel a little bit like there isn't much to this just now, because a lot of these places we're just walking into and walking back out again. But trust me, there is more to these than you think. That was extremely satisfying. Meat hooks are the melee weapons. I'm sure there's a unique variant of that as well. We had a quick look in that building there. Looks like there's still some of my flaming modified baseballs lying about here. Nice. I like a weapon that you can retrieve ammo for, it's good fun. I would not have liked to have fought whatever that is. That just looks hellish. I have an irrational fear of the ocean. Like, I can sail on a boat. I've been on a few ferries. Excuse me. And I've actually swam in the sea while I was in Turkey on holiday with my family, but I'd have this weird thing where if I'm watching a movie or playing a game and it involves going in the water, I have this horrible crawling on my spine where I'm convinced that something's going to come out and attack me. Speaking of coming out to attack me, oh, now that was good. That was satisfying. Don't know why you would have a garden gnome. I mean, I've still got plenty of carrying capacity. Not now I don't, but yeah. The giant hermit crab. You didn't really get much of a chance to look at that because I just absolutely annihilated it. But it lives inside some of the vans. Like, these just look like trucks, as you can see. And Bethesda have managed to make even those look very creepy. Now, we should be able to take a branch off this road. Is this the right way? I think it is. This would obviously be an absolute nightmare in survival mode. Managing your rads, managing your food, like your hunger and your thirst. And what are you? Apart from dead. Yo, guy! Where's my... Oh, there he's there. My detective partner. I think we're getting close to the tannery. Yeah, there it's there. I can't remember the enemies that are here. Again, it's been a while. I played all these DLCs when they first came out and I never really picked them up since. I think there are unique enemies here, or maybe it's just Mirelurks. Honestly, the fact that they've made those giant hermit crabs really does make everything suddenly seem not safe anymore. Like, you start to question everything. Is that truck a giant hermit crab? No. But it could have been. Black bloodleaf. Wow, that sounds horrible and intriguing at the same time. What are we doing here? Oh, you're not dead. There we are. Ghouls, that's what we've got here. We've got ghouls, okay. That's alright. We know that the harpoon gun works on them. We also know that there's a fair few of them in there. What if I just went like that? Works for me. Hide bundle. What is that? Is that leather? It'll be junk. Ah, it's 4 leather. That's quite good. Well, we'll leave that just now because I've picked up a fair bit. And I don't want to over encumber myself. Maybe not this close. Alright, let's go in the main... Let's do the main door first and then we'll explore these outbuildings once we're finished. Again, I'm 99.9% sure that there's a unique variant of the power armor, the Vim power armor here. Is this the front door? Must be. I just realised I'm running low on grenades as well. Whoops. Does the... Yeah, it uses the same ammo. Oh well. I'll switch back to the harpoon gun for a hot minute. Right, let's see what we've got going on here. So we've got a dead ghoul. That might be a glitch texture that you hear there rattling in the background. Or it's something banging on this door. He's used up all his 10mm ammo.
Not that it's an option.
Nah. Didn't get my thing back. Leather. Expert safe. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, it's expert. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go.
That's it.
Need to be careful now, I don't have huge amounts of carry capacity. So if there is stuff that I really want, I'm probably better off giving it to Nick. Let's play the Who's Still Alive in Here game. That'll do. Blew his leg clean off. Much does that weigh? 9.6. I can't take that. But I have, apparently, taken it. Yeah, there we go. Nick, come here. I need you to take this spare harpoon gun, that combat shotgun, that combat shotgun.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, just do it, mate. Oh. See a lot of the red stuff spraying there. Got my harpoon back as well. Love to see it. Lots of leather in here. It is a tannery after all. Under glue because I'll need plenty of adhesive. I don't have access to the huge stores of adhesive that I had back in the Commonwealth. Is that an aluminium canister? No, it's just a gas canister. There's either something above or below us wants to come say hi. Must have been below us then. All cap, window glue. Vacuum tube might come in handy. Ah, he just jumped down after me. Brilliant, I love that. Here we go. Oh! Oh dear! Oh, what happened to him? He turned into giblets. Absolutely rinsed. I didn't get my harpoon back. I'm not surprised. That didn't even hit, did it? Ah, hit that time though. There we go. Come on, Nick, finish him. Irradiated blood. Oh, harpoon. Need that. And I get that one back as well. Nice. That'll do. Let's see, what else have we got? Got the power tools. This poor bastard trying to write a note. There's no point in me taking any of that because it'll just over encumber me. At this point, I think we can agree that I don't need any more guns. This is going to bring me out via that outbuilding. Yeah, there we go.
Hey.
Hold on! I've been casing those ghouls for weeks. Waiting for an opening. And you dive in, and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
I remember commercials for Pellman's tools. Expensive stuff, the top of the line.
What the hell's a commercial? Wait, it don't matter. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she? Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now.
No.
Deal?
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever. Walk away from this, and you'll regret it.
Mike, I'll shoot you in the face if you try anything. Trust me. This is going slightly easier than it did the last time I came here. The last time that I can remember coming here. We've done... Get out of my way, Mike. We've done the long walk. Frag grenades. Oh, an overdue book. Shotgun shells. Leave the rest there, I can always come back for it. That's a gunfight happening somewhere. Shove it, Mike. So that got us a few map markers around the map as well. That's the other reason why I do it this way. Because otherwise you're walking out into the world.
Too. And a synth, whatever that is.
Mariner? Mariner, here she is.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
Nice. So I could have made more money, but I'd rather complete the quest. Right, what's taking a bit of a deep kick in the butt? 109, 123. Don't have any titanium left to rebuild that. I can get out from round behind my power armor. I can repair my
food, stim packs, fully stocked.
Sorry, I can break down some of my guns here. That's one that I can break down. So double barrel shotgun, short hunting rifle ×2. I wonder if I can actually... That would actually be really useful.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. All in stock.
That would make it much easier to sight enemies. Where is the marksman's lever action rifle? Here it is. Ah, I can't do the... Well, it's already got an advanced receiver in it. That's the highest damage it's going to do. It's got a long ported barrel, which is amazing. It's got a marksman's stock, which is amazing. It's got a medium scope, which is not amazing, but that's actually not bad. I could just buy some 45-70 ammo off this guy.
Hey, Alan.
Here for trade?
Show me what you got.
Let's deal.
38 rounds. Oh no, I need to hang on to gamma rounds now because I got Jack Cabot's Zeta gun. I think I'm good. What have I got down here? Not a lot of this stuff's any good. I will need some of this though, Alan. Take 100 rounds? That sounds like it'll be alright, eh? You not got any nails or saw blades? You might be the wrong person to talk about that though, to be fair. It might be better...
Psst. Looking for a bargain?
Let's barter.
Let's set you up.
Right. Where is my apparel? Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Still none of the stuff that I want. Does have 10mm rounds though. I can give to Nate.
Never look a trapper in the eyes. They're something
Heads
else.
up.
Here's what I've got.
Oh yeah, I gave him stuff to carry. Where's my ammo first? And I'll give him the 10mm rounds. Then I need to take the harpoon gun. That's it, I think, isn't it? Yeah. I will go break them down.
You ain't long for this war. Buy my guns now.
Mariner says the fog's alive.
Scrap the harpoon gun. Scrap the combat shotgun. Scrap that combat shotgun. There we go.
Docking back. The bait shop.
I wonder if I can do any more repairs now. Yeah, I can.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
That. Yes, fully repaired. That's what I want. Now all I need is somewhere to store my junk. I was really hoping there was a workshop here. I think, though, if I go in here, I can store all my junk in there. So there's a tip for you as well. You can use the power armor station like a workshop if you're struggling for carrying capacity. The power armor station can take your gear.
I hope the harbor's being good to you. At this point, I'd settle if folks were just plain civil.
What's the history of this place?
Well, this whole dock used to belong to the Mariner, when the fog started getting thicker. Family by family, homestead by homestead, people were kicked out of their homes inland. The Mariner was kind enough to let people stay. The harbor just kind of grew out of that charity.
What's there to do in town?
Brooks sells general goods. Teddy Wright's in back of his shop, and he can patch you up if you need it. Besides that, the Last Plank's a popular stop for booze and what have you. And lastly, well, if you need a gun, see Alan Lee.
I have to go.
Be well.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
Yep. That's pretty good. The only way the damage in that's gonna get any better now is if I actually upgrade Rifleman. Cassie Dalton.
Excuse me.
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral fools on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Where did you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground. It's pretty much straight west of here.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Peter.
Let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
Just, with everything that's happened with you and family, there's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the country. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor and poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask.
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. And security finally put enough holes in him to drop him. They say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG, what's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government.
Ooh.
Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter, gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. I was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
And they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. Got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Off to the synth. Upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging it. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
So that happens with all your companions. Eventually you get to know them, you get a unique quest for them, and then you get a perk off them. But right now I'm going to call it in Far Harbor just now. I'm going to record the next episode right after this, so stay tuned. That will be coming your way soon. Whatever you get up to, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Do the YouTube stuff. Remember, like, comment, and really, most importantly, subscribe. If we could get to 500 subscribers this year, that would be absolutely brilliant. And I will see you guys for the next part of Far Harbor Fallout 4 real soon. Thanks and bye for now.